Hi, Shabbat Shalom everyone. Here this week, Shabbat Parashat Bereshit. I want to share over a phenomenal story that happened this week. It was actually, there was a couple called Maor and his wife now is Gal, who were engaged and they were going to get married, I believe, this Monday night in front of many people. However, the wedding was cancelled. He was called up to reserve duty, the engaged man was. So what they decided to do was a neighbor of theirs gave over their house and they got married there. With a phenomenal wedding, and in fact some famous Israeli singers came, including the famous singer Ishai Ribo, one of probably the most popular Orthodox Jewish singer there is in the world at the moment. He actually performed in Madison Square Garden only last month in front of tens of thousands of people, and he sang the song V'hisha Amda and other songs inside the wedding, which was just fantastic to see how, you know, when the Jewish people come together, you know, we believe in simcha, we believe in life, we believe in joy, we believe in chayim and everything else. And this soldier who knows he's about to, he's risking putting his life on the line to come and fight for Am Yisrael, he actually gives up everything, where he could be nervous and everything else and he could continue his work and delay the wedding, but no, he wants to do the mitzvah of getting married and then protecting their country. And this is Am Yisrael. You know, we see the phenomenalness within regards to this, you know, that we take life, we take our partners, we take everything seriously, and joy and simcha. And it was like a breath of fresh air in what has been a very, very, very bad week. Arguably the worst day it was last Shabbat. Simchat Torah was in the recent history of the 75 years of the State of Israel. Definitely one of the worst, if not the worst. And it's actually interesting, this story coincides because in the daily Gemara, the daily page, which I'm giving a tidbit on today, in page 63 of Tractate Kiddushin, Masechet Kiddushin, it talks all about what we say under the Chuppah, Harei At Mekudeshet Li. This is one of this is the statement that the husband is going to say when he is going to marry his wife under the chuppah, under the canopy, which we very much learn when we study the laws in regards to when someone's getting married, when they're giving the ketubah. So the actual Gemara in today's stuff will actually speak about this specific terminology that the husband would say over here. So I'm thinking obviously the Chatan over here, Maor was his name, he actually said, and what a better time. This was actually reported all throughout the media. It was a huge Kiddush Hashem, and but, you know, he comes out, he gets married, and Ishai Ribo to have a singing in the song. You know, Ishai Ribo gives up everything. You know, many of these singers across the world would charge like huge amounts of money for these things, but straight away he sees there's a soldier that's going to fight and protect Am Yisrael during this turbulent time. He comes and does it straight away with simcha and everything else. And let's hope that this point in time we're just going to see simcha here in Am Yisrael. There's going to be safety for all the soldiers that are protecting Israel, the whole of Israel. Anyone that's been injured this week in that horrendous massacre is going to make a refuah shlema. May all the hostages come back safely ASAP, and the whole of Israel is going to be safe, and we're just going to see joy and simcha in this country, and we're going to encourage everyone. I want to urge everyone this Shabbat, everyone that's listening, some of you are obviously naturally keeping Shabbat, some might not be. Try and do more this week, whatever level you are on. If you obviously, people that are observant and everything else, try and light Shabbat candles in a bit earlier. Try and daven a bit more this week. Try and keep Shabbat if someone is not keeping Shabbat at all. Try it this week. Try it and use it. Don't just take 1 week inspiration and keeping something. Try and take the momentum on it and continue it. You know, there's an altar that is talked about inside the Bet HaMikdash. Why was it made in a ramp state and not in steps? Because when you stay in a step, you stay the same level, but when you're climbing up a ramp, you always are increasing. So let's take this. We've had this terrible news this week, a terrible week. Let's try and grow from this. Let's try and do extra tefillah, extra prayers for our soldiers, for the people living in Israel, for the injured people, so that the captives are going to come back. And may Hashem obviously punish all our enemies that have done all this thing, and may Hashem protect the whole of Israel. I'd like to dedicate this to everyone that's been injured in all these attacks, and may Hashem protect. And I'd like to dedicate this to all the heroic soldiers out there, sacrificing everything for Am Yisrael. And it's not just the soldiers sacrificing everything, it's all the families around them. Imagine the worry, the fear all the families have got. You know, some fears are not so bad. Last night I was sleeping downstairs in the thing because we might have run for shelter. I was scared that I could hear maybe the noise, when I hear the noise of maybe the rockets from a distance, or the helicopters from afar. You know, it's very, very nerve-wracking and everything like that. But you know, let's hope it's just going to be good times here for Am Yisrael. Shabbat Shalom, and please watch over all the other videos I've done. This is a 59, I think it's a 60-second video here on Tractate Kiddushin, and please subscribe to any of the channels all over social media. Have a fantastic Shabbat.